is your mission for promotion of Manitoba?
My name is Dave Angus. I'm the president and CEO of the Winnipeg Chamber of Commerce, Winnipeg being in the center of our great country of Canada. We're here as a big delegation led by the Premier of Manitoba, the Business Council of Manitoba, Manitoba Trade, really to discover business opportunities for Manitoba companies. Our mission is to create awareness about our province, why Indian companies should care about things that are happening in Manitoba, to create partnerships through chambers of commerce, through World Trade Centers, through different political bodies as well, in order to establish a platform upon which we can pursue those opportunities, but also look at targeting and understanding where India is headed over the next 10, 20 years, and how Canada, and particularly Manitoba companies, can participate in adding value to the objectives here in India. It really is to try to discover the strategy of India over time and how Manitoba companies can play a part in it.
How has been your experience so far?
I have been blown away by the reception that we have had. The Indian companies in our meetings, individuals have been very gracious. The organizations that I have met with are very interested in what we're doing in Manitoba. So the experience has been very good. Also, I think everything is timing, and I think the time is right for India right now. That with the growing population, the growing middle class, the growing technology that's happening here, there are great opportunities for joint ventures and partnerships between Manitoba companies and Indian companies in a lot of very specific areas. We've had some great meetings specific to certain sectors, particularly around agriculture processing, agricultural products and innovation, particularly around energy, whether it's hydroelectric power, alternative energy sources, around transportation and logistics, port development and logistics development both in our country and in India, resource opportunities. We are rich in resources in Canada, we're certainly rich in resources in Manitoba, and looking at the kinds of resources that India needs and how we can get them here, as well as infrastructure. Obviously a huge demand for infrastructure here in India. We have some great companies and great new technologies, both in technology infrastructure, road infrastructure, bridge infrastructure, and port development that we think provide tremendous opportunity. So I am tremendously optimistic. Following the visit of our Prime Minister, who really challenged us as Canadians to get more engaged with India and to triple our exports in the next 3 years, and business back and forth between India and Canada. And we're following up on that. We've been delighted with not only the reception, but the real specific opportunities that have come out of this mission.
Do you have some suggestions for improving business relations between India and Manitoba?
Well, I think the suggestions are we need Canadian companies to be over here talking to Indian companies and other organizations and associations to really identify how we can get business going. We need to understand more about the Indian market, but specifically the business opportunities and the companies that are looking at some international relationships. So really the message is we need Canadian companies over here in India to discover, but also we need Indian companies to come to Canada. And we invite them to come to Manitoba to discover the reasons why a partnership between India and Manitoba makes total sense among some very strategic focuses and strategic sectors. So the message is the time is right. India is in a position now where there's lots of international focus and opportunities, and we believe Canada has a lot to offer when it comes to what the economic objectives of India are for long term.
Thank you.
Good.